This is First Descendants. Your your Q reflects bullets, by the way. You still take it. Oh, this is gonna be the worst tier for healers, 100%. Oh, hunters have every defensive in the game now. Hunters literally have shield wall as a personal. Careful, you don't want to say that. Yeah, well, no tank wants a Mythic Plus this season, and then they also made 2 keys completely inaccessible by melee.
It really killed the witch.
I can't even land a crit because you made it us crouch to use it, you fucking idiot.
You yelled at me when I made a sword. Now look at us. We need the sword.
Oh my god.
I'll have fun with this.
This is the worst spawner ever.
It was really good until the witch spawned.
I want.
You know. I wish my good friend Brownie would come back to WoW. Brownie, you probably could have saved us from disbanding. Not gonna lie. Oh no, Carlo just said he was getting bored. He didn't leave under like any specific circumstance. Yeah, but he felt it was like pointless to raid because he was just gonna go back to his guild anyway. Dude, fucking Equinox said he's on like suicide watch if keys are just gonna keep going the way they're going. Equinox. Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna jerk off in the gym at some point. Shouldn't it? Planet Fitness is a 24/7. I thought. Is not 24/7 there? Dude, they pride themselves in being 24/7 here. Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense. What? Yeah, that's no. What? That's fucking terrible. It's fucking long. But eventually you get into hard mode and then you do the story again, but in hard mode. In truth, it actually is just a lot more fucking fun in hard mode.
You would ask something of me? There is a universe.
Oh, there's a world where a lot of the devs are thinking that Boom can be the last boss because that's literally it. That's all that they said. They're just like, yeah, Lunarfall and Starfall will be fucking insane. Uh, the end of Shadow. Big fan. Oh, I bought my dad that the duck slugs. Yeah, I was like, you know what, I gotta get him the duck slugs because he's gonna have a lot of fucking fun with that.
I must get closer.
No, I was just gonna say he literally just got it the other day. Pretty sure they nerfed the fuck out of that. Both. Mostly balanced incorrectly. The amount of orbs that dropped was it doesn't show that kind of stuff. Yeah. Velocity thinks it's just gonna be like not even a raid day for him. They're not high. Yeah. No. They got the problem is they have a bunch of race world first people in there, so like they're not gonna be able to like kick off immediately. No, I'm not like Telegon acknowledges it completely that like they won't be able to get off the ground until races. Because they have fucking fired up Lizard in there, so I'm waiting on fucking confirmation from Tel to figure out whether or not I have to make the fucking character transmorgification toys and shit. because enchanting, there's a thing that turns you into any race, but you have to spec into it, get full uptime. So I'm trying to figure out if I need one extra person just to make that shit. But overall, I finished the profession mapping things, and you need 85 people in order to min-max. Not even min-max, in order to make every piece of gear needed on day one.
Human child.
For week 1.
What do you need?
You need 85 crafters or 85 people working on a profession, meaning you can have half that with 2 primary professions. Basically, it's 85 profession slots need to be occupied. Because it's like, you have one person making leather chests, you have one person making leather legs, you have making the boots. Like, that's where the big ones come from. It's leatherworking. That's 18 alone. Yeah, well, I'm saying, like, that is the worst of them all. Next to that is actually jewel crafting. Oh, it's gonna be a hot minute. They're experimenting with it first. They're making it to where later in the season, other guilds will be able to farm and kill the raid easier because they're gonna add that buff to it. Basically, it's like when the content is like kind of done and nobody's really doing anything, and like the average amount of cutting edges have been achieved that they're looking for, they put the buff in for the active season. It will definitely not be active. They can't do that. They could do it. Well, I think what they're going to do is they're going to close it after Hall of Fame. Like, they'll put the buff in after Hall of Fame. Because that's when, like, the actual technical race is done. Blizzard's always viewed that the Hall of Fame is, or that the race to World First is done when the last Hall of Fame's done. Which is why it took them a long time to do nerfing in the past, because it was 100 Alliance and 100 Horde. So they waited fucking forever to do big patches to raids. Now that they made it 200 in total, it takes them no time at all. Blizzard are a completely different company from the previous to when I started working. That's as much as I could say about it. Their intellect has increased, but they've also lost 1.5 million staff members, and those people were also the dump. Yeah, I most likely am of the dumb people. The CS, apparently the CS, they're rehiring almost. It's sometime after season 2. Dude, I get power shots tickets now. Like, after dealing with power shot, like, professionally, I've been getting his tickets every time. There was somebody that asked that. Power shot asked that in his ticket. He wanted Makara, fucking 1v1 Reinhardt for his Overwatch account to be unbanned. Ironically, though, and I have looked at your profile, number 4 got banned in a very funny way. Arguing with the CS is why the account was never going to. It should be like they're gonna hint about it after this, and then midway through season 2, after they put the buff in, is likely when they're going to hire the fleet again. Problem is they're gonna prioritize past employees first, but most of them are not gonna reapply because fuck Blizzard. I mean, depending on who you ask, like, they'll actually do it. Like, if you get some of the good CS people, they will do it. And most of them are super fucking cool, even though almost all of them are Microsoft takeover people right now. But, like, they're still super fucking cool.
Oh, that goddamn comms grid. This is Zachary. Sending our location now. Please confirm if you're able to breach the siege and join us here.
Coordinates confirmed. We're not far away. We need to clear a path first.
I mean, I can tell you as just being, like, a part-time, like, contract dev for them, that it's, like, it's pretty neat.
Over.
And a lot of, like, I'm telling you, like, even though, like I said, it is Blizzard's past people that took over, they're super fucking nice people. But also, like, that's because the team is, like, maybe 8 people wide. Because the bot handles the first half now. Their interactive AI customer service program.
Get ready. It's down. It needs to be recharged.
Yeah, I got... Well, I was going to get a big one this season, but, you know, they canceled it. They're bringing something else in. It's supposed to be late August, but they haven't announced it. No, like, one of the big ones already happened.
There are enemies blocking our path. We need to get through them.
It's supposed to be a, like an actual micro event that they're making themselves. Sorry, say that again?
Zachary, the enemy is cordoned
Like a
off
what?
nearby areas, so proceed with caution. Over.
$66. Am I really not getting a new gun yet? My guild is probably the worst one to ask. Because, literally, like, anybody that tries to join that guild, they have to be, like, a god. What happened? What in the fuck? That is turbo disgust. How does Drizzles not have this Discord act? All the people. I mean, that'd be an easy. I met Vans. How did I meet Vans? You did. Yeah, you showed me Vans.
Confirming retrieval of recon data. Please continue with the operation as originally planned.
Oh, yeah. And then there was also the Degen Discord that Ion once piloted. No longer has really active.
Vulgus ambush.
Shields are down. They need to be recharged.
Approaching Allied signal confirmed. Send it. You're not far away. We'll be waiting for you.
Shields are offline. Critical damage detected.
Why, you little...
No. Shields are down. They need to be recharged.
I logged into Final Fantasy and asked why I have 8 abilities that all do the same thing. And then I just said, nah, I'm not gonna play this.
Looks like the search drone found something worth analyzing. Hold your position and protect the drone.
You're next. Loading.
Alright, based on the analysis of the material, we should be able to pinpoint the locations of the dispersed members. Zachary, we've broken through the Vulgus blockade. We're trying to pinpoint the locations of the scattered recon squad members.
Understood. Thanks for the support.
I don't need thanks. What I need is the recon squad surveillance data.
Roger that.
You don't seem to be very friendly with your teammates, Jaber.
Well, We're all just pieces on the chessboard of war. We can be best buds after we've won.
Dude, I vibe with this Jaber guy in First Descendants, 100%. But we could be best friends when the war is done. 100% agree. Wait. Weird. Preheat is streaming her. Well, he's not streaming it. He's streaming it in the channel. Oh, he's farming out Anthem. Pretty this. Yeah, it looks like he's doing additional. Dude, it's gonna be so weird to be sitting in a channel with like some of WoW's best crafting. Oh, no, you don't, not the brightest part.
This is Zachary. The enemy has cordoned off the nearby area, so proceed with caution. Over.
What do I get out of this? Can I farm weapons? I can only farm heavy weapons. Play First Descendant. 3. Out of Infomorpheus. I need an Infomorpheus 40 in order to figure that. I don't know. I mean, you should play First Descendant if you're trying to look. Okay. Yeah, I mean, so am I. We're likely both going to be, probably not in this exact Discord, but in a Discord farming it out. I'm gonna have to like, I intend to join every Discord of every guild that everyone's going to. So. Yeah, I mean I can get into the Jerusalem. Already know me. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, why would you want to be a version of Felon? That was the best part of Felon. That's the best part about him. Yeah, we don't know how he acted around Uncle. My poor boy didn't even make it out of the prelims. He just fucking got assassinated. This guy's name is Filthy Goblin. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm likely not even gonna have like a long raid season. They did ask if I would be back up though if all else failed.
No.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they basically asked, like, when sales come around, some people are gonna take a break and some people aren't. So, like, come in with sales. I'm like, yeah, fuck it, man. Definitely. I'll come in to just do sales. Yeah, dude, like, real gold. Like, not like, like, maybe getting chump change from fucking Wellness Club. Yeah, 90, maybe 90K a run. I asked for the guilds that you did it from, and you only gave us wellness. Yeah, I asked if I could do it through your guild. Felon killed? No, Felon didn't. I think Felon actually had, like, the least impact on it. Felon probably had the least impact on the death of the guild, but the highest impact on the realization that Lala's skill as a raid leader was not acceptable. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that, like, Lala's a bad raid leader at all. He's just not a raid leader. Like, skill-wise. You gotta be able to play both sides of the coin, and then understand that the coin is actually just a flamethrower.
Goddamn comms grid. This is Zachary. Sending our location now. Please confirm if you're able to breach the siege and join us here.
Coordinates confirmed. We're not far away. We need to clear a path first. This is Jaber to the 22nd Recon Squad. Securing nearby area and joining you. Over.
He did go back into LF Guild though, so he is definitely still playing. Huh? Yeah, well. Yeah, no, it's just he wanted to quit leading. He just didn't really know how to say it other than saying bye to everybody. Just I had to pray that Lala would communicate in any way, shape, or form with me, which, as somebody whose previous job was a communications official, not really great. I mean, what the fuck is there to talk about? You dropped a bombshell.
There are enemies blocking our path. We need to get through them to pass.
I mean, what are you gonna talk about when you drop a bombshell and tell nobody except for, like, the officer corps the day you decide to tell them? You know?
Zachary, the enemy has cordoned off the nearby areas, so proceed with caution. Over.
Do I get? No, I don't think he will. The problem is that, like, the guild that he came from had Babylonians, and he was performing well. So it was just, I don't know. He has to have, yeah, he has to pull out some wicked recommendation. Well, I'm just saying he has to pull a wicked recommendation out of his head to get it. He left on, like, it seemed like they sabotaged his rating stat themselves, but I think that's just.
Confirming retrieval of recon data. Please continue with the operation as originally planned.
Oh, that's a beautiful shotgun. I will say that the feedback challenge for us was actually really good. Not a skin for the gun yet? That lightning? Are you lightning? Oh. Yeah, we had a guy that just came from Phoenix and said actually storming when yeah, he came to go buy a used drone from one of our photographers.
Let's go.
Dude, it was so funny to be asked if I would craft in fucking PoE. I'm like, I don't know how to do that, and I heard it's the most difficult thing in the game. It's crafting.
I need to be healed. Get down. Need to be recharged. Shit. And the injury sustained.
Oh, no. That was lightning. Thunder. And Honda. Wait, there's no way that... Shit, I'm so surprised at what people are...
22 recon squad awaiting mission.
The #1 affliction
HQ,
player.
The
in
descendants
this
have arrived. I repeat.
Don't worry. I designed this surveillance drone. I optimized its field performance so that you can use Vulcan's
Yeah.
parts for emergency repairs.
Uh,
Zachary, can we get
I'm not
these
in the
parts
liquid
nearby?
crafting. Actually, I think it's just the liquid Discord, but it's like the
I'll walk
Racer World
through what
first
you need to
section.
do.
That's like usually public.
If we can access the information captured by the drone, we can bridge that 48-hour gap.
Oh yeah,
in
no, that
downtime.
was Thunder, baby.
Keep at it.
Hell yeah. Like, what do we got in here? Let's just take a quick look at Cyber app. Got aggression. Albi, which a lot of them are retired BDG. Was ironic. Aired is in here. That left. Or BDG. Yeah, we preheat. Locked in, which was the player. We have a actual guy named Boot. I can't tell the rest because I've streamed all the names pronunciated. I play Minecraft. Yeah, did you want in? I mean, like, I'm at a point, where if you wanted to come in and play, there's a giant fucking castle that you could. What castle? ATM8 or whatever. I mean, I'm not saying that I wanted to, but at the same time, I just wanted to play Minecraft. Yeah, you'd be lucky enough to even start New Horizons. I mean, I stopped. I'm like, I think I'm at the end of like Steam, but that's just because all I needed was stuff to be able to level them out, which I haven't done yet. In truth, like, I play Minecraft until Disabled gets on. Play Risk of Rain. The guy in Discord who's called the Man. Yeah. If you want extreme and specific lore context, he's the guy that got kicked from the group in season 2 for needing on a pair of normal gloves because of Volk wanted. Volk literally kicked him from the group because Volk wanted the gloves because there was one stat on the pair of gloves that was good. It was from a fucking normal. Yeah, don't anybody with a brain wouldn't like Volk. Fuck on a guild's disband after attempting to like raid for so long. What the fuck you think you are? You just go into chat and type in lol. Zero context. Like nobody else knows what the fuck you're talking about. Like I did. I literally fucking tweeted it. Because I know they hate follow me on Twitter. Like it's funny, the same people that complained about Hira hate watching my stream, hate follow me on Twitter. Like, hang on, let me get. It's literally like a one-liner tweet. I know you hate watching my stream. I progress Greg Tech extremely slowly. Oh, all the VODs got deleted. Yeah, because somebody was tormenting me throughout the whole entire raid season while I was streaming. Just to look at it, yeah. Or to have it, both. What I needed to do, I should have actually recorded the last 3 bosses. Seong following people is a ruse. That he is following people just to get information. I mean, I should mute just myself, but at the same time, like, people like it when I mute Discord too. Yeah, well, I mean, I could stream it to YouTube too. I'm just really lazy and haven't turned the multi thing back on. It's extremely easy for me to do it. Yeah, well, I don't expect people to watch mine either, but here we are. My shit gets hateful. MTS is fine. Like, I like MTS as a person and a raider. Yeah, that's the problem. That's like the don't agree with part. And the problem is that because he surrounds himself with them, though, like, some of his actions are based around that choice. Like, them... Yeah, well, them kicking me from the Group 5 Discord was likely a decision brought on by the fact that it was everybody else he's around every... I don't think he would have given 2 shits. I know Elstron actually wouldn't have given 2 shits either. Like, me and Elsh were talking near the end of the season casually. Because he wanted to know the whole story, and he wanted to know my side of the story, and I told him my side of the story, and he said, that's fucked. I mean, you're not actively raiding with me anymore, right? You can, well, this last season is exactly what that example is. Well, let's put it this way. If it's something that, like, needs to get told to them in order to make an improvement to the raid, it's going to get told to them. Which is something even I did. Browning, you were one of the best fuckers in the raid. I hope you know that. And not just because I'm trying to be, like, that's my literal job as the nice guy in the guild. Like, you were literally one of the top performers, if not the top performer. No glaze. Holy shit. Wow. What you just call me? What you just... I know which one you're talking about. Trust me, I looked at a million city builders when I was, like, done with WoW. And instead we just went with Minecraft. I would keep grinding out First Descendants right now, but I don't really want to do the other weeklies, and my operator got reset because I prestiged them and didn't know that that's what that meant. Just not really feeling the grind mood right now. I say as I'm leveling a mountain in Minecraft. Oh yeah, no, I'd be doing the same thing over and over and over and over. And I'm not really like in a brain off mood right now. Basically, brain off mode is when I'm in a Discord not talking to people because there's nobody else in. No, I think it's an autopilot game that's just gonna have their funding based on the fact that it's an Exxon. I mean, what? We're all just playing random ass games until season's out anyway. I am telling you, I am telling you, you are a tank slot. You are very likely going to pass trial. Like, well, you had an extremely good conversation with the lead tank of their guild already. How do you parse slow as a tank? That's like... Oh my god, holy shit. I just found out that Velocity has a Minecraft server. It's Greg Tech. It's actually Greg Tech. Holy shit, that's funny as fuck. Well, apparently we were also missing 5 people on top of that. Yeah, if we... I don't think we should have recruited at all during Faded. I think we should have just no brain played the game and just worried about it when we got to the end of Faded. Yeah, they said that nobody wanted to, and at the same time, they said they talked to people and they said they wanted to raid, and I'm like, that's the biggest bullshit I've ever fucking heard. Did I make him leave? Talking all the time. We definitely did good for what we were doing, though. Like that was hands down our best roster. If we stayed together, that would have been actually top 200 competitive. No, I know. I did not want to play in Faded, like, at all. Like, it was very, very visible that you could see that I just did. Because, like, I don't usually play that bad. I'm usually still pretty decent. It's just fucking Faded was so fucking boring. And on top of that, I was pissed off that we didn't farm mounts at the beginning of the season, but they still wanted me to raid. You know, combination. I'm likely still gonna fuck around with Warrior for most of the expansion. Yeah, well, no one's gonna tell me to play Paladin either. No fucking ret aura. Like, all right, well, I guess I'm just dead. I might do tanking key. Like prop Paladin and keys is gonna be nice. Then you just don't run a Holy Paladin keys, and you just run the actual roster. In reality, it's like you could just run Resto Shaman now and just get what you want because you can get the Resto buff for the Shaman buff, and it's actually super fucking good for prot pal. Especially if you're running Light Forger, which if you're not running Light Forger as prot paladin, you're fucking in my opinion. In my professional opinion. Oh, they're gonna leave it as is. Like they're done touching Light Forger. So like there's a world where you're probably gonna see double light. Yeah. Lightsmith, Light Forger. They still technically forge the light. Yeah, they're not gonna touch it. Lightsmith is touchable now. Waiting for Telegon to get back to me. That's kind of the same thing with Drizzles. Like, his guild messaged him this morning, and that was all that they sent him, was that you will be trialed. But no, that's pretty normal activity that haven't missed yet. Outside of that. Well, so long as you have the Discord. Yeah, and then that's their ultimate method of, like, you've passed, like, the first part of the trial. If you have any questions. Yeah, pretty much. Getting in the Discord is, like, the ultimate proof that, like... Oh, okay, so you probably just don't see everything. Ironically, there's, like, 8 different channels that I don't see in, Velocity right now. Almost all of them, by the way, are Minecraft channels. Like... Apparently, Telegon's been playing Minecraft, like, all... Hit him with that jolting. No, it's not. I mean, yeah, the pre-patch patch itself, which changes your stats and changes what your spells do and everything.